Silence is golden, but not on this episode. With another episode of the Black Man Can't Jump podcast.
Yeah.
For reals, Fly Kid Nick.
Already.
How are you the people doing?
Yeah. Sorry.
Give us a positive affirmation in the comment section. Our friendship started over dreads. Locks.
Yes. For those who did not know, that's how this origin story, when they make our movie, you know what I'm saying, how did...
In the Bible, Samson's hair was his glory.
Man. I
It's
would
a
try to keep that in mind.
It's a lifestyle.
And I'd be like, I'm going to cut it. I'm going to go back to the fade, and I'm going to cut it.
No, that's where Samson's strength came from.
Bro, that's why I be forgetting. I'm like, I don't want to lose my strength. Then I really go crazy.
But it's dedication. What's new with you, my man?
Larry June dropped the tape.
Speak on it.
Future dropped the tape. Has been in recent rotation over the past 24 hours.
How many stars out of 5?
June's tape gets a 4.7.
That's not bad.
Cause I just gotta be that Russian judge, but he got some really quality. Like if you ever just catch yourself cruising and you need something to listen to besides the radio, but you don't want to get too high or too low, like you'll definitely get to your trip listening to some June. Now that Future stuff, Future, how you doing? Future, how you thinking about your life choices, bro? Feel me? Like
what specific life choices?
Like the good ones, the bad ones, the failed missions, the successful missions, the come ups, the licks, the losses, the lessons. You feel me? He had a T-shirt, smart T-shirt. It's like what I learned in high school, and it had all his tapes, and each tape represented like a subject. So one was like history, humanity, biology, chemistry. And I ain't gonna lie, I only know like 4 Future tapes off the rip.
Yeah.
Shout out my cousin, put me on the whole Future vibe. But yeah, I definitely.
I'm glad, cause I always come with my audio reviews. I'm glad that my man is passionate enough to where he wanted to tell y'all about what it is.
Yeah, I mean,
the world appreciates that.
You get time, you get to lock in. Now,
I wouldn't survive a day without music.
Sir, you think about how boring life would be without music. Think about how much more insane things that would be happening if there was no music. But then think about if there was no music, would we have music to violence, music to all that type of stuff? Dance to, people just be bored.
They had to make the background. Music is the background to all situations.
Facts.
I feel like that's where music comes from, where people like there was a sound that had an association to whatever was going on, and then somebody was like, nah, this sound doesn't associate what I'm feeling, what's going on, so then they had to make that sound, so then that's where the music came from. And then people sympathized and whatever to it.
Try.
But on today's episode, so Diana Taurasi might be retiring. So with that said, I just want to give a shout out to the 6-time Olympic gold medalist, 3-time NCAA champion, 2-time NCAA player of the year, 3-time WNBA champion, 2-time WNBA finals MVP, 2009 WNBA MVP, 11-time WNBA All-Star, 10-time All-WNBA first team, and WNBA's all-time leading scorer. Let me tell you a special story about Diana Taurasi.
Tell the people, man.
So there was this game called NBA Street. So I was a little late to the game when it came to basketball. I didn't start really paying attention to basketball until like my sophomore year. So like NBA Street was like my introduction to a lot of players, and then like once like I got introduced to him. Then, like, when YouTube first started, I would look these people up. So, on NBA Street, Volume 2, when you unlock players, like, I used to always be like, who the hell is this? I unlocked Diana Taurasi, the White Mamba.
Home court.
And from then on, I was a Mercury fan. So before I was an Aces fan, the Mercury was my team. White Mamba. If she is retiring, I'm gonna miss her. But it had to happen.
Time is due.
Yeah, it had to happen. She had a phenomenal career. One of my favorite memories, and you could only do this in WBA, if somebody got in her face and she literally told that girl she was sweet and kissed her on the lips. It gave me Mike Tyson vibes. Like, you remember when Mike Tyson? No, because Mike Tyson used to be like, "You're sweet. You're my girlfriend. I'm make you love me." Like, stuff like.
I'm listening. I'm just confident.
I'm just saying, Mike Tyson is the only person on the planet that I would like. Because most of the time, people that are institutionalized say weirdo, gay stuff like that. But Diana Taurasi, she's an ally. She's married to a woman, so it's different on her end. But
would that not be considered sexual harassment, though?
I think, oh, absolutely. She got a tech for it.
So much
but I thought it was dope. Like, then she was like, "Who you barking at? Who you woofing at? Get out of here." Yeah.
And that can only fly in the W, because I know damn well it's not. Well, it might happen in the NBA. Give it some time.
Not yet.
Then you gonna be like, "What do you think you talking about?" You gonna walk up to him and grab my back and say, "Fuck."
I'm not ready for that. But
ESPN.
I'm just saying, some of Mike Tyson's best interviews were him emasculating people. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, interviews.
And I'm saying, Diana, to that one moment. Anywho,
it was up there with
Diana Taurasi. The game of basketball would miss you. It'd be dope if she coached. Honestly,
man, look, they
it would be
hate
dope
you,
if she coached.
They love you. They hate you, and then they love you again. So,
you have any Diana Taurasi memories you'd like to share? No, maybe. Okay.
I liked when Diana was in college when she was killing, and she got to the league and she was doing her thing. But you know,
never stopped killing.
I've always been a
I also
fan,
bought the Diana Taurasi and Sue Bird edition of 2K last season.
Yeah.
I also bought that too. I bought that over Devin Booker. So
that was an easy choice. No offense.
Facts. So Teresa Weatherspoon recently got fired from the Chicago Sky.
They let her go.
So
Teresa.
Previous episodes I had brought up where I think it's absurd to where, because there was a similar situation with Monty Williams where they fired him from the Pistons, and it's like, you guys haven't even given a chance for the playbook to do its work. Like, people not learning these plays and how to properly run them overnight in one season.
It's
like
business, sir.
I think them firing her was crazy,
premature, insane.
Yeah,
but it's business. Fortunately and unfortunately. Will she get another chance?
Liberty already told her she could go back. So, yeah.
There you go. Sandy Brondello said, "Come on through. Come on now."
Yeah.
But who's to say that the team in the Bay, the team in Toronto, the team in Portland,
Facts.
like, she's not gonna get a shot, not gonna get a chance. She
For
has
sure.
experience.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean,
I like that. I like that better. So Gonzaga's gonna join the Pac-12.
Let me just say this, man. Look, the Pac-12, the Mountain West, and the West Coast Conference, or the WCC, should just power up. Or hell, you can keep the WCC out, and Pac-12 and Mountain West just come together instead of them poaching each other for teams. Like, it's really stupid. I get it. There's so much money involved. Like, entrance fees, exit fees, buyout fees, poaching fees, and you wonder why college education costs so much.
Facts.
They talking about millions. When you paying the coach millions of dollars.
We're the only country in the world that pays for college, by the way. Abroad finishing school is free. Just saying. They got the right idea on that and healthcare. That's not the humor there.
Facts.
Magic Johnson just joined the $1 billion club. Shout out Magic.
You part of the Big B's?
Yes, sir.
The Black Billionaire Club?
Yes, sir. I do like to see a black man get paid.
Right, I just want him to stay long. I just want him to stay around long enough to enjoy it because we know he don't have any other. I mean, his children
are allies.
But he's not gonna procreate. Let's just call it what it is. We're not gonna have another Magic Johnson out here. Ain't gonna be no. Unless he has a child. Could you imagine Magic Johnson's grandson come out here hoop and he paint the fingernails? He probably gonna have the finger waves. I heard balling, dogging niggas, bro. I can see it. You can't guard me. They call that nigga Sweet Magic. Boy, I can see it right now. The game's changing, man. Nobody wants to guard.
That's funny.
Nobody wants to play defense anyways.
That's tough.
He like, where's your D? I'm good, man.
Moving forward. Jaylen Brown is starting his own brand called 741.
Hey, man, we need a pair so we can test him out. Size 15.
It's a good looking shoe.
What size you wear, sir?
10.5, 11.
Yeah, size up. Hey, we need some socks, too. And some... I'll take some Celtic shorts. Celtic shorts, give me some socks, some
shoes.
You
do all that? 741 brand. 741.
741? Yeah. What does that stand for?
That's a good question.
Okay. Is that his area code, gang affiliation, or something like that? I'm not saying he's a gang member. I'm just saying I know he affiliated. You out there in Boston?
Good question. To which...
What's the name of 714?
741.
Shoes?
It doesn't say. Let's see if there's a website. Let's see if there's a 741 website.
They playing him real dirty.
Nope.
Yeah, they playing my man real dirty.
Man, how do you not have a 741 website? Anywho. It gives me like it gives me like the Gary Payton mixed with the Paul George, PG1s.
Has he worn it before or no?
Not yet.
See, we have nobody to thank except 2K, bro.
The name 741 is more than just a sneaker brand. It's a statement about independence, creativity, and ownership. Inspired by the late Kobe Bryant, Mamba mentality, he hopes to bring the same fearlessness to his brand, pushing sports along with society to new heights. The mindset I'm bringing to 741.
741.
I don't know the correlation. I thought there was going to be more. But all right.
He said on to the next. Still need some shoes, man.
Yeah. Kendrick Nunn wins EuroLeague Championship.
Okay.
To which the owner bought him a Porsche. So my thing is,
it's all tax free.
My thing is, 1 to 10, how good do you think Kendrick Nunn was
in the league?
Yeah.
When healthy, he was a good 7.
Okay. So does it
point guard?
So does it? Is that a testament to how
crazy the league is? But there's only so much you can do.
I don't want to say inferior the EuroLeague is because they play pretty physical.
Yeah, but you're gonna go over there and get what you want. Think about it, you're playing within a system for yourself. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like when you playing stateside, like you're in a system. It's just like Draymond Green said there's probably 1 or 2 dudes on the team that can do whatever they want, so everybody else has a role. You got to fill that role, but when you overseas, you have the opportunity to be that guy, to be number 1, number 2.
Right.
So, yeah, you're going to go crazy and be able to get 20, 30, 40, every other night over there where you might barely put up 12 or 15 because minutes and shots and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Okay.
Hey, man, they're pros, man. They're pros.
Do you think Kendrick Nunn could still play in the NBA?
I think so, but I don't think it will because he was injury prone, and once you get labeled with that, it's kind of hard. And besides, bro, he's making tax-free money. And He's getting a Porsche. Only thing I say, make sure it's in his name or in his LLC. Get it transferred over here to the States, and then flip it to some rich Albanian or white dude, and then get in the car flipping business, and you're straight. Probably make more off that car than his 2-year contract. Possible, but then you got to pay taxes. So it's black people shouldn't have to pay taxes. Let me go ahead and say that. Bro. We shouldn't have to pay taxes. We shouldn't have to pay taxes.
You heard what he said.
Build the damn country. You shouldn't have to pay taxes, bro. And I'll debate anybody that wants to go against it. We built the country, bro. Everybody did their part, but we built the foundation. We shouldn't have to pay taxes. If you don't have to pay taxes, you know how much a little bit more simple life would be. But I digress. Continue, sir.
So Derrick Rose is retired.
Man, shout out D Rose, man. It's probably one of the best compliments I never got in my life. Somebody said I look like D Rose when I had to fade and play. I was like, you play like D Rose. You passed the eye test. I was like, damn. I just took it as a compliment, bro. That's you hear something like D Rose. Now I ain't never wore a pair.
Amazing.
I ain't never wore a pair of D Rose in my life. Never.
Do you wear Adidas?
I can count a couple times in my life where I wore some
Have you
pro
had a shell
models.
toe?
No, I never.
You never had a 3-stripe shell toe?
Okay, let me say this. I never owned a pair, but I did, back in the day we used to borrow homie shoes, so.
What about a tracksuit?
Matching top and the bottom?
Sure.
Probably, I had a pair. Probably had like a
the
black,
Knights joint
one.
I think it's an Adidas one.
Yeah, so I'm talking about back then.
Oh,
yeah. Now.
I had a tracksuit.
Yeah, the black
Shout
joint.
out Lisa.
You feel me?
Lisa had me in the tracksuit.
The black joint.
I had a red one.
See, I couldn't go color crazy like that. I had to be very straightforward.
My mom bought it.
That's love though.
Yeah, I had a red and white one.
Okay.
Like the BMCJ.
It's trick to rock,
Yeah.
It's tricky. Hey man. Shout out D Rose, man. Best D Rose moment when he dunked on old boy from Phoenix.
I knew he was gonna say that.
I'm putting that up there.
he caught the dragon. He caught the dragon. He caught
Goran Dragic. Put that in the hole.
But it was bad. I think that is his best dunk because it was bad because Goran, he caught contact.
Right.
It was like it was like he dunked on him on a trampoline and somebody pushed him because after the dunk, like he still like moved sideways.
Right.
So, yeah. I just remember how shifty he was. I wasn't a huge Derrick Rose fan, but I watched the games when he played. Like I remember Joakim Noah, Luol Deng, Derrick.
It was crazy. Like
they were cool.
That's what
they were cool.
You go back.
What's
and watch
Buddy
that
name?
tape?
What? No. What was Buddy name that played with him that lost his mind and started beating people up? That he played with.
Tyus Thomas.
I'm just gonna look up the roster because
Ronnie Brewer. No,
Ronnie was cool. Ronnie was cool.
Beating people up.
What year was Derrick Rose on the Bulls?
Derrick Rose, yeah.
I'll just put roster.
Derrick Rose.
My uncle actually hates Derrick Rose because he played for because he played for Memphis in college, and that whole scandal with the college thing. So they took the
Bro, all the stuff that was happening back in college now, we're seeing it now, it's just coming to light.
I'm just letting you know. Shout out my Uncle Teeny. My Uncle Teeny.
Why you gonna hate on D Rose? It wasn't his choice.
Right. My man was not rocking with him back then.
Hey man.
What year? What year is that? 2000 what?
He said he was his team
2008
was beating
7.
He went in the league. 08.
What year was it?
When he won MVP?
Yeah.
12.
Okay.
11, something like that.
For sure.
Cause we were at a point where LeBron was just winning it every year, and they had to give it to somebody else.
No, he carried that team for sure. So I understand.
Yeah.
For sure. So it was Omer Ashik, Carlos Boozer, Ronnie Brewer, Jimmy Butler, Luol Deng, Taj Gibson. Taj Gibson was entertaining to watch back then. Taj Gibson was entertaining to watch. Kyle Korver, Brian Scalabrine, C.J. Watson. Is it which one was 2010?
Type in Tyus Thomas. Maybe that's the individual.
No.
Or type in domestic teammate.
I'm weak.
You gotta type in, keywords, man.
When Kirk played?
Kirk. Henry?
Yeah.
Bro, we're so far on Henry.
That's crazy.
Maybe that's 2010. I remember Kobe being on the cover of NBA 2K10. Because they had him with the jersey when he was going crazy. And they had the D Rose and Kobe commercials. He was like, my player's nice and he can do such and such. Well, my player's better than your player. And then he said, my player's better than your player because he got 5 championships. And D Rose like, shit, I ain't got nothing else to say to that. You feel me? Like,
Brad Miller.
Brad Miller?
That was a good white boy. That sounded terrible the way I said that. That's funny.
A good white boy. One of my favorites.
I'm weak. I'm just gonna move forward because I can't think. It'll come to me later, I'm sure.
Yeah, domestic, huh?
Derrick Rose was dope. The thing I remember most about him was those floaters. I remember because his 3-point shot wasn't all that. Like he had a low 3-point clip, but
Didn't need it.
He was so swifty, like he was so swifty.
Get to the cup whenever you want.
Yeah, but them floaters, like people know Steph Curry floater, but I remember Derrick Rose floater. That floater was crazy. And I remember it like I just remember the up and unders. I just remember, those were crazy. He looked like
against Miami
when
fast break one when he like double clutched it.
Yeah.
On
So
LeBron.
You know what I was gonna say? When he was on the fast break, he looked like Shadow running through the streets. If you ever play Sonic, like that's how fast he looked. He looked like Shadow running through the streets.
Right there. Hey, D Rose, holla at us, man. We might have got you a endorsement deal.
Carmelo still get endorsement deals?
Yeah, Carmelo's public figure. D Rose gonna retire, bro. D Rose gonna be on the block chilling, dog.
I honestly think that he took the retirement because he didn't want to test free agency and get his feelings hurt.
I mean, at this point, what does he need to prove at this point? MVP, youngest MVP, dropped to 50 Ps, came back, was a journeyman, kind of helped, young people.
I think a lot of the players can put their pride to the side and they can still have. Look how long my man would play for the Heat. Just being a big brother to everybody. Yeah. I think Derrick Rose in that role could just big brother everybody and still be on the team.
There's only so many people that want to do that, though. You feel me?
Practice squad?
Udonis wasn't practicing, bro.
You don't think so?
Hell nah, he wasn't practicing like that. They said, Udonis, you might play 40 minutes this week. So just stay ready. But you don't need to play. You already put in 20 years. You don't need to play. Practice. He probably, lived, come out there, set some screens, warm up shot, talk some shit. But he not. I could be wrong.
So where do you think Derrick Rose goes from here? Is he fully retired? Is he in training?
He finna be on the block.
Is he training?
He finna go back to Chirac.
Is he weak? He just got married. Is he?
What that supposed to mean? He's from the block.
Is he going to the big three?
No. He might do big three.
That would be
I can
great.
see him do big three. That makes sense. Yeah.
That's cute.
There you go.
Reach out to my boy. I would love to see that. I saw Joe versus D Rose. It's half court. He can do some fancy stuff in the half court. Let's be real.
But it's funner to watch him full court. We get it though. It's all great. It's all pick and roll at this point. After transition cuts down.
Mike Bibby is still entertaining in.
Yeah, because he didn't put on 30 pounds of muscle. This nigga's built like Captain America and the Winter Soldier, bro.
Facts.
He can shoot from the 4-point spot because he's big as hell.
Facts.
6'1", 6'2".
Damn. So there's nothing else basketball related we gonna see my man in.
He doesn't need to.
All right.
Unless he goes back to like a high school, but these little niggas.
I just want your man can dream. You want to tell us about Mr. Eric Adams?
Man, catching him in case in New York, bro. Feds on that tail, I guess when you speak out on certain things that are just too obvious, after a while, So we'll see how it plays. But being that he's black in the city of New York, and they've been on a black man witch hunt these past, couple months, I ain't gonna lie, for the mother that's going out, Mr. Sleepy Joe, he sure is taking down a lot of Negroes right about now. A lot of Negroes being taken out of high power positions before he decides to leave. So, hey, Jim Crow, Sleepy Joe, still doing what he do.
Jim Crow, Sleepy Joe, on purpose? That was good.
Oh, sir, hey.
Was that deliberate?
It just kind of came off my mouth.
Jim Crow,
Sleepy Joe. Jim Crow, Sleepy Joe, bro.
Jim Crow, Sleepy Joe. We gotta get the t-shirt press booming.
That's easy.
Yeah.
100K right there.
Drake and the Suicideboys.
Yo, I'm gonna keep real with you. I'm shocked. I went up my timeline. Now, I'll just say this. Given everything that's going on,
right.
I hope he's just going to them to get some beats. I hope he's not, trying to pull them into this whole Kendrick situation. Them boys from they from the boot. They from Louisiana. They from New Orleans, but don't get involved with that, bro. Cause we don't need that type of issue, bro. Cause you want to talk about a race war? I'm not saying that I want that to happen, but I'm just saying them Suicide Boys, they fan base is a little different. If you don't understand, if you don't know. Now, I'm not saying Kendrick and them couldn't handle their business, but I don't want to see a Cali, Louisiana situation. You feel me? Because now Drake slick. He like, okay, I'm not gonna get Weezy, given the whole situation. I'm gonna go get the white boys.
Right.
And but it's a crazy looking pick. If y'all see it, definitely drop a comment on it because that's crazy.
So, did you see the Ghost of Tsushima? Or did you see the Ghost of Yotai trailer?
So, still gotta watch the Yotai trailer.
Yotai. I might be saying that wrong.
But I seen the picture. The picture's worth 1,000 words. Now,
I wanted a continuation. I wanted to see what happened to Jin. My man said it take place 300 years later. We shall see. I gotta do my research on that. But the John Wick spinoff Ballerina.
How They didn't kill the man's wife. They didn't kill his dog. They didn't mess up his car.
No. I'm gonna tell you why it's a hit. The organization that trained John Wick, you're actually getting to see the other people.
Do they do actually?
So the tattoo,
useful?
the tattoo on John Wick's back is from that ballerina organization.
Okay.
So you get to see some of the and in the trailer there was a cameo from John Wick. So I'm assuming this is a prequel story because John Wick 4 was garbage.
Wait a minute. We going to prequel route now?
Not garbage. It wasn't garbage. It was.
Yeah, it was.
No. The first hour was cool. As soon as they left Japan was when they got trashed.
Yeah, when they had the body armor and he had to get up close on him and hit him in the neck, like, bro.
It wasn't even the body armor. It was just how ridiculous it was getting. Like, he got hit by 7 cars and didn't die. It just started getting ridiculous.
Yeah, you're
He got pushed down 8 stories of flights.
Stairs.
8 stories of stairs and didn't retain any damage. Like, stop.
But you see the
if I rolled my ankle on a regular set of stairs,
I'm glad you bring this up. That's the problem we have with these films. They have these weird, non-realistic presidents of life that does not make. You're not going to be able to do that in real life.
The suit is understandable. The suit was understandable.
After a certain
point.
The
excessiveness of what the suit could take
exactly
was what I was getting irritated with. Because he got hit by a van. He got hit by... Because he was in France in that whole roundabout. And he got hit with a few cars. So it's like, my man, chill. But honestly, I got high hopes for that ballerina. I was going to watch the Continental, but Buddy died. The dude... So as soon as he died, I'm like, y'all can't take this no further. I like the John Wick series. I just think that because John Wick 4 had a lot of good.
The first 2, that's it.
3 was a smash.
The first 2, that's it, bro.
You didn't like what Halle Berry with the dogs?
Me and Halle Berry got a little issue, so you know what I'm talking about. She know what
That's
it is.
crazy.
She know what it is.
I'll take the first 2.
She look good.
I'll take the first 2.
You know, I'll say this. I like Halle Berry and Baps more than I like Halle Berry and John Wick. How about that?
I'm weak.
How about that?
The disrespect.
I would say
Sonic
the Balls.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Yeah,
I'm not doing it. Sonic the Hedgehog 3 is coming out.
Keanu Reeves.
How do you feel?
Shadow.
He's voicing Shadow?
That's why I tried to tie it in. Yeah, he is.
He's mysterious.
So Keanu Reeves, Idris Elba, Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey's the perfect Robotnik. I'm not going.
This is.
They struck gold with that Sonic series. After they fixed the CGI joint,
the people fixed the CGI.
Oh, for sure. Thank you to people because on God, the first Sonic was weird. I don't know what that was.
I knew what it was. But it was gonna be trash. That's what it was gonna be.
Yeah, they fixed that.
And that's why they released stuff to the internet prior to releasing the film, so you can fix those.
Did you like Sonic 2?
Haven't finished it yet, but I'm gonna.
No, I'm not talking to you.
That's okay.
Not talking to you. Sonic 2.
I played the games, bro. So
facts.
We're perfectly.
That's
fine.
why it's good.
Right, that's what I'm saying. We're perfectly
that's
fine.
why it's good. My man had his
too,
real supersonic moment, like
I think it's too,
where he
it's
used
early,
the Chaos Emeralds and turned supersonic. It was great.
See, I'm just a little biased. I think they're doing too much too soon. Like Sonic 1 should have just been about Sonic. Sonic 2 should have been Sonic and Tails. Sonic and 3 should have been Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, and then you do Sonic 4 with Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Shadow, Amy, Rose, all that. So it's hey, you gotta strike while it's hot. So you gotta.
That's another thing.
You gotta go. I'm not mad, bro. You gotta do what you gotta do. So do what you gotta do. Just make sure.
I like the Sonic series, even the Knuckles series on Amazon. That was booming. Did you watch it?
Trash. I did watch it. I fell asleep every episode. Every episode. I watched it, fell asleep. Watched it all good.
Okay. I'll take that back.
To me, it's corny.
It was corny because they had Kid Cudi in it.
Oh, okay.
It was corny because they had Kid Cudi trying to be a tough guy. That's what was corny about it.
Cudi, man, look, bro.
Ow!
Yeah, come on, man. Come on, bro. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, so
but then they could have chose anybody else, but you chose Cudi. And he got his dress and boots on and stuff like that, bro.
I think
I'm not buying it, dog.
I think there's episodes where people request the cameo. So you watch Rick and Morty?
I used to.
Okay, do you remember there's an episode where Logic literally appears at the end of the episode? But if you listen to, like, I know you probably don't listen to Logic, but Logic is a really big Rick and Morty fan. So, like, in his skits, he'll use the guy's voice that does the Rick and Morty, like.
Okay.
So, like, that's how he finessed that cameo. So, I think it's something like that where Kid Cudi was like, yo, put me in the Knuckles series.
Yeah, that's a great picture right there. You just missed it. Yeah, no, Knuckles kind of threw me off, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'd have rather seen a Tails Paramount spinoff than a Knuckles spinoff. Knuckles hasn't done anything to deserve it. I was gonna say it's just too much too soon, but I get it.
You
the
like
kids.
Tails more than you like Knuckles?
I want to go in the proper order, sir. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
That's all I'm saying. Or they could have went like Sonic Underground. You know, his little brothers and sisters and shit like that. You feel me? But they went regular. They went OG Sonic. Just added the interracial relationship with the white dude and the black chick, or his parents and some shit like that.
I feel like the Sonic series that you want is animated.
All the time. But this is how
Alright.
I don't need humans, bro. There's no humans involved. There's no humans
Well,
involved.
there are, but they're minimal. I know. I know. I know what
Adventure,
you want.
Yeah, Sonic Adventure. I get you. Bro.
My thing is, anytime you bring in a live action anything, there's that element of I have to make it real. So how do I tie this all together?
Right. And that's why.
So that's where
Batman shit is so easy, because you can do a live action, but then keep it realistic. It's hard to do.
Are you gonna watch the Penguin series?
Yes.
So you are.
Yes, I will.
So you excited about the Penguin series?
I'm not saying I'm excited, but I get why they're doing, because they're trying to keep it all within the same universe.
So you like Colin Farrell's Penguin?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It took me off guard. He was fat.
I like Colin Farrell in most of the things he does.
See, I'm glad you bring up Colin Farrell, because I remember he was in. They did the remake to.
Total Recall.
Yes. Sad. We was talking about earlier the realism, the reality of fighting.
This is why we have a podcast.
You know what I'm saying, bro? I remember
you are
that
a
scene.
tough critic.
Sir, he was fighting a machine, and the machine was punching him in the face, and he did not bleed. His face did not dent at all.
So you know Total Recall is like, you've seen Vanilla Sky?
With Tom Cruise?
Yeah. Okay, so if you haven't seen Vanilla Sky.
I mean, think of the title. Do I look like
Vanilla Sky is...
Vanilla Sky, bro?
All jokes aside, treat yourself.
I missed out.
That's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Okay. Tony.
So the only reason why I brought up Vanilla Sky is because it's like, okay, you seen Inception?
Yes.
Okay, so you know, so the creator of Inception never tells anybody how it ended. Do you think that he got out of the dream, or do you think that he was still in the dream at the end of the movie?
I feel that he was still in the dream at the end of the movie.
So Total Recall is the same way. It's perception. So like the scene you're explaining, if he's in the dream, that's why he wouldn't bleed.
Makes sense.
But that's Total Recall. Total Recall, it like even in the original Arnold Schwarzenegger, he doesn't know if he's in the dream or if he's still in the computer. So it's like,
I realized where he was at that point in time. I get you. You just threw me all like, bro, you're fighting a robot. Like I remember it was Black Ops 3.
Okay.
Black Ops 3. Story mode. You actually go hand to hand with the Reaper. And that mug tears you apart. Like he just catches your, snaps your, bro. I was like, I paused it. That's how it's supposed to be.
In Total Recall, how much futuristic technology did you see to where, I don't know. There were so many augmented people then in that movie. I couldn't tell you.
So then, saying he could have been himself.
He could have been augmented. That's what I'm telling you.
He was what? At least shit. nicked me and scraped the flesh off of my exoskeleton and show. Bro, he was just like, he was just eating it. Pause. And it threw me off. I was upset and I stopped watching the film. I'm like, bro, it's not real. Because now we're going to think, I can get out here and fight Iron Man and War Machine. Bro, you can't get apart, bro.
Facts. So before we get out of here, the last thing I'm going to ask you, because I already know the answer, because you're not caught up on none of the Disney Channel stuff. Are you going to watch Agatha?
Who?
And with that, that's our episode of the Black Man Can't
Who's
Jump.
Agatha? Who's that? That purple broad?
Yeah, so
Hawkeye's girlfriend?
No. So you know WandaVision.
The House of M. Yes, continue.
Yeah.
Oh, how they use her to bastardize the story. Got you. Yeah. That's cool. Hey, Disney.
There we go.
Great job, man. All y'all had to do is just follow the source material. But now y'all got to capitalize on anything and everything. That's cool, man.
Answer your own question. It's Black Man Can't Jump podcast. If you want to get your own tapestries, reach out to B-Dub. My man Mark Augustine. You see my man with one of these wristbands. Tap in. No pun intended. Tap in. We're on Twitch. I haven't streamed in a while. I don't think he's ever clicked the button.
None of us have streamed in quite some time.
I at least clicked the button. Have you been streaming any of that stuff?
Nope. Like I said, none of us have been streaming.
No, I streamed some of my. Listen. I gave y'all at least 3.5 chapters of Wukong. Yeah.
Solid. Is it on the pages though?
I don't know how the Twitch works, honestly.
Okay, so we're in the same boat.
Fair enough. Like and subscribe.
Yes, sir.
Next episode, we're probably going to talk about the Aces. Game 1 is Sunday. We'll see how that goes.
I'm gonna say Aces versus Liberty in New York. Game 1. Aces. The spread's gonna be 8. I'm gonna say 8. 75 to.
I'm gonna start posting my tickets on our
83.
page so you guys can see what. Cause I don't ever want to lie to y'all. Like I said in the last episode, my money is honestly the Lynx taking it all. I think the Liberty this year. I'm not gonna say they got our number.
That's their best shot.
Yeah, that's their best shot.
Because after this,
that's their best
somebody
shot.
has to leave.
But I'll tell you this: if we beat the Liberty, we're 3-peating. It's over.
It's up.
It's over. That's our only obstacle.
Okay, so who would you rather face out of Minnesota and Connecticut? Hypothetically.
Connecticut.
You heard it here from the Fly Kid Nick.
I'm gonna be on 2K, man. I'm 62.
Hey, wait till the W comes up. I ain't gonna lie. When the W pop,
I'm grinding.
no cap, finna go crazy. I'm gonna make a Liz campaign. My bitch gonna be bad too. 6'9", big old.
If you gonna do it, I'm gonna do it.
Oh, I need a point guard. So I'm pick
Say less.
What we gotta do?
Say less.
Cause I don't know if the other
Say
gentlemen
less.
don't want to partake in the W.
You're not gonna do it.
Yeah, so he's
He
what I'm
fake.
saying. Yeah, they don't want to do that.
Voltron is fake. VO_TRON is fake when it comes to the W. I'm not. Listen, he fake. I'm not. Listen. Whatever. Look, he a Laker fan.
Yeah, you know what it is. Say something about Laker fans right now, so we can get these views up. So we can get them.
It's a brand new season. Y'all start. Bronny playing game 1.
That nigga ain't gonna make game. That nigga Bron already talking crazy in workouts.
Bronny playing game 1.
I know he called him like, you little bitch.
Now what I want to see is who y'all play that first game.
He not gonna play.
He is. They already announced he playing game 1. No, that's what the people want to see. He's gonna lace up.
Yeah, warm up.
He's gonna lace up.
Warm ups. Right.
He's gonna lace up.
Right. Absolutely.
He's gonna lace up.
Warm ups.
They gonna give him
warm ups. Like, you know, 2K when you come out.
They gonna give him 8 solid minutes
for warm ups.
8 solid minutes
for warm up.
And I gotta see who y'all played first game because
I think we
y'all
played,
got
New Orleans first game. I think I could be wrong. I know
that's an organization where you guys somehow, some way, just you know what? I'm not even.
Yeah, go ahead and say it.
Nope.
Go ahead and say it.
Next episode.
We done already blessed them. Imagine they got BI. They wouldn't be nowhere where they would be at without us, man.